What's going on, everybody? It's Edwin back again for Strictly Comics, and I want to apologize for not doing a video in quite a while. Okay, so what had happened was within a matter of like 2 days, my computer broke and my phone broke, so I couldn't even do raw video with my iPhone. So I was kind of out of touch with social media, internet access, everything for like almost a week. Actually, about a little over a week. So I've really been suffering, but I got things back on track. I got some things fixed. My computer's still broken, but I'm gonna figure it out somehow. Anyways, so what I want to show you guys, and this to me is kind of a special haul, and I'm gonna show you guys why toward the end of the video. This is kind of like estate sale part 2. I'm going to show you guys some estate sale pickups that I got like 6 or 8 weeks ago. And some pickups that I'm really happy to get, although I'm not too happy because I have to sell them, unfortunately. I can't hoard and keep everything. So that being said, let's get right into it. It's a Silver Age haul. As you can see, the Avengers number 14. Now, I've never owned Silver Age books this early. As a matter of fact, as a kid, these were like near impossible to come across. But thanks to the good old internet and specifically eBay, we have all kinds of access to the stuff that we wanted growing up as a kid. So I have here Avengers number 14. It's about a good to VG copy. You know, when it gets to books that are like extremely low grade, it's really hard to determine an accurate grade. But I was told by my comic book shop owner that most of these books are in like good to fine condition. So we're just going to run with what I see, because what is grading overall anyways, it's your opinion. So Avengers number 14, you know, haven't read any of these and probably won't read any of these because I've never really been a big Avengers fan, even with all the hype and the hoopla with the movies and stuff. I still really just don't care that much about Avenger comic books. So but I came across these. I got these for a steal, and I will disclose later what I paid for these. So I got Avengers number 14. I actually got Avengers number 13 as well. Let me try to get this glare out. There we go. Avengers number 13. There we go. This one's actually a little bit nicer. Still probably a VG copy. All these books are intact. The covers are still attached. There's no cutouts or anything like that. You know, beautiful Jack Kirby artwork. I would have this stuff and keep this stuff just because of the age and just the history that it kind of holds within its within its existence. So I got that. I already showed this this just ridiculously horrible copy of Avengers number 48. I also got Fantastic Four issue number 31. Never even was a big Fantastic Four fan. I mean, there's a reason why they're still one of the least popular Marvel comic books, even still today. And you're going back like 50 plus years here. But I got it again for a steal. Got Fantastic Four number 35. Really nice cover. I remember seeing this cover in like magazines and stuff like that. Pretty nice cover. Let me try to fix my exposure real quick because some of the color just isn't very accurate on my screen. But anyways, got Fantastic Four number 36. And again, these are like, this one's probably like a VG plus copy, if, whatever. The Frightful Four, very, very early appearance. I also got Fantastic Fizzle number 38. Again, the Frightful Four. It's always good to have a first appearance, and I don't know if either of these are first appearances of the Frightful Four, but anyways. Got those. I got Fantastic Four number 39. Nice cover with Doctor Doom there. Always a big time foe for the Fantastic Foe. Okay. Fantastic Four number 40 Shouty. Kind of a nice cover, Daredevil there. This is it's a pretty beat up copy. Got some spine roll going on. Got some tearing right down there. But what do what can you expect from a book that's 50 plus years old? I mean, I think people are not very realistic when they're like, "Oh, I don't buy anything but near mint copies." Blah blah blah. Like, okay, you can get a near mint copy, but y'all know the phrase: "You get what you pay for." You're gonna spend out the yin yang with getting a near mint copy of this stuff. Fantastic Four number 56 with the Claw. Pretty early appearance, not his first appearance, but still a very, very early appearance of the Claw. I remember reading about the Claw and Superior Carnage. That was actually, believe it or not, my first time ever coming across the character was in Superior Carnage that came out like last year. Not a very popular villain, kind of a minor villain. So just want to give you an update on my estate sale number 1. I told you guys that once I sold the comic book, I would disclose what I paid for it. All those Superman, Detective Comics, Action Comics, I think I got 40 plus comic books. You guys, at my first estate sale ever, I got all those comic books, like 40 plus comic books, for 25 bucks. That's right. I think I averaged about 68 cents for each one. And I think I sold them all and made, I think I made like over 100, 120 bucks, something like that. I think maybe more than that. I'm not sure. But, oh yeah, way more than that. Because I got those Wolverines number 1 through 4, the miniseries as well. And I sold those on eBay with shipping for like 80 bucks, something like that. So, very, very good time, very good experience. I would highly recommend anybody that can get to an estate sale. Make sure you go on Craigslist for something to look first. It was just a great experience for me. So that's pretty much what I paid for my first estate sale. Okay, you guys, now, if you watched one of my very first videos, probably within the first 10 or so videos, I came across a Captain Britain number 8 on eBay. Very tough book to find. When I first heard that it was the actual first appearance of Psylocke, I kind of went looking for it. And I found a copy. And not only that, but I tried to do my best to come up with a good guesstimate of a particular grade of a book, even though it's on eBay. If I see obvious flaws and whatnot, I more than likely I won't bid on it. But if I can come to the conclusion that this seems like a really good book to buy, I take a chance on it. And in this situation, I did. I got that book, and you can go back to my previous videos, and I might even leave a link to my video on showing when I actually bought that book and got it in the mail. When I got it in the mail, it was such a nice copy, and it wasn't even shipped securely. It wasn't even packaged that well. It was such a nice copy, and it was a rare book. I kind of put it in as one of the top 10 books I would want Stan Lee to sign. Well, Stan Lee was in Houston during Memorial Day weekend, and I took it and I got him to sign it. I also have my comic book shop owner who is a CGC witness. He witnessed it along with various other books that other people were submitting, that other people were getting signed by Stan Lee. He took it. I submitted it to CGC. I got it back over the weekend. When I went to my comic book shop over the weekend, I went there just to kind of look for some books that were not in my pull list. And he just kind of was like, "Oh yeah, one of your books came in." I'm like, "Oh really?" Like, I wasn't expecting anything to like October. But Captain Britain #8 is a magazine style book, so there's not very many of them in circulation right now. So it actually got graded first before any other books. And I got it right here. I'm about to show you guys. Now, I'm going to say off the bat, I'm not going to show you the grade right now. I'm going to say right off the bat, this book came back higher than expected. Okay? Because I was predicting about I'll just say this, I predicted about a 9.4 grade. This book came back as a CGC signature series. Yes. Baby, y'all see it. Y'all see it. That's right. A CGC 9.6. Now, it is an extremely high grade for a book that's 40 years old almost. But I don't agree with the grade, and I'm going to show you guys why. Right here, the corners, they're not very sharp. I have like right here, there's like a dent, some kind of impression. And even on the back right here, there's like this, like you see that right there, just this dent. But other than that, the book is just extremely beautiful. When I got this, I was just so happy. I totally forgot the other books that I actually came in there to get. Because I just kind of took this and just ran. I was like, oh man, like that is just awesome. Okay, couple things about this book. Number one, it is the second highest CGC graded book. There's only 15 9.8s in existence so far, recorded under CGC's database. And guess what, you guys? This is the highest signature series ever right now, currently, that exists in the world in CGC database. There is no 9.8s that are signature series. But guess what, you guys? Guess how many 9.6 signature series there are currently in CGC database recorded? I'll give you a hint. What you're looking at is 50% of what's currently available to the comic book market. That's right. There are only 2 CGC signature series 9.6s of Captain Britain #8, first appearance of Elizabeth Betsy Braddock, who later becomes Psylocke. This currently is my prized possession. Probably one of the most expensive books that I currently own. I'm super stoked to have this book. Now, I'll just run you guys down a story real quick. I got this book about a year and some change ago. Paid about $120 for it. Really wanted it. Knew that they were rare and hard to come by. I was actually in a bidding war with somebody, and I actually knew that I was not going to get this book for cheap or what I thought I should pay for it. I didn't want to exceed over 100. I actually ended up spending $120 for it, and I'm so glad that I did. Spent about $60 for the signature. Spending about $40 or $50 to get it submitted and sent back. So right there, I got a total investment of about $220, $230. Right now on eBay, there's a 9.8 for $1,500. Now these books, they're usually at a buy it now price because I think that the people who are looking for this book knows what it's worth, and that because there's not like a whole lot of eyes on it. If it were to go into auction, you actually run a risk of selling this book in auction for less than what it should go. Right now on eBay, they're all buy it now prices. I've been told, and I honestly believe this, that with this book, the rarity of a CGC signature series book, I could probably get a minimum of about $1,000 for this book, and maybe as high as $1,200. I would have to say that maybe an absolute rock bottom, price would be like $800 or $900. So I'm definitely up there on my investment. Definitely come out on top. super, super happy to get this book. And this definitely is like the highlight of my week. So that's it, you guys. That's my comic book haul. That's what I was anxiously awaiting to show you guys. And I'm so happy to have the opportunity to show you guys. I praise God for it. It's an investment. I want to keep it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep it. I don't know if I'll ever come across something like this again without forking over a bunch of coin for it. But I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, favorite, whatever. I always appreciate it. I got more videos coming on the way, hopefully. Keep God number one in your life, you guys. Enjoy your comic books, and God bless you guys. I'm out of here. Peace out.